Hi guys, Ron here from Out and About Outdoors. Welcome to the kitchen. We're going to do a little catch and cook today. You know, the other day I was out, actually yesterday I was out and I got a couple trout, and I gave some of the trout away. I kept 2 of them so I can do a catch and cook for y'all. Hopefully show you a way I cook the trout. Just going to be me today. My wife's away. Yeah, so you don't have to be forced to eat my cooking, right? No, seriously. I'm going to do a catch and cook. 2 trout. Should be pretty good. Stay tuned. Alright, let's get started here. First thing we do is we're going to turn the stove on. Get our frying pan on. Get that heating up. Got some butter here. I'm going to throw a little butter in the pan. And then we're going to put in some oil. There goes the butter. And I just use Wesson oil. It's what my wife has here. You can use whatever kind of oil you like. I just use Wesson. It's easy to use. All right. And we want to get enough oil in here that once we put the fish in there, you know, they're going to get some oil on. Okay. We're going to give the fish a quick rinse in the sink. I know you can't see me over here, but that's what's going on. Just going to rinse the fish off real quick. Okay, so here we go. We have 2 fish in here. One's a brook trout, and the other one is a rainbow trout. Guess our oil is plenty hot, so we can turn that down now. All right, so what we want to do is you want to take these trout. Right? I leave the skin on because, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with the skin. Just gonna give them a couple quick slits. Right? What that does is help let the flavor into the meat. If you ever watched any of my other catch and cooks, you see me do that with a lot of fish. And then I'm going to cook like this, as I put some slits on both sides. And we're going to leave the fins on, because believe it or not, the fins get nice and crispy when you cook them in oil, and then they're not bad. They taste pretty tasty. You know, kind of like a fish. Chip them when they're done. So anyway, we just give them some slits. Look at the tiger trout. Looking brook trout here. And then oil's still pretty hot. We're gonna move it back over here. I want to keep it kind of warm. I don't want it to cool off too much. All right. Okay, we're going to be using some chopped garlic, some Everglades seasoning, all purpose. This is really good stuff. You get it through Amazon. You know, if you're down south, you can buy it from Publix down in Florida. I buy it through Amazon. I found out about it from a channel I was watching. I still watch. Deer Meat for Dinner, really good channel. I'll put the link in the description for any of y'all that want to go there and check him out. All right, he does a great job doing his Tasty Tuesdays when he shows off how he cooks his fish and stuff. And Perfect Pinch from McCormick. I usually use Mrs. Dash, but this works the same thing. McCormick, Mrs. Dash. You know, you get the idea. It's a garlic herb combination. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our fish here, and we're just gonna start seasoning them up in the bowl. Okay. And the reason I leave them in a bowl like this is so the seasoning doesn't get lost. All right. Because a lot of times if you put it on a plate or something and you're flipping it around, you lose those seasonings. And I don't want to lose them. I want seasoning to be in here for the fish. Some garlic. Alright, then we're going to put in some of that Everglades seasoning, which is really tasty stuff. A little bit of salt. I don't have to overdo it. There we're going to flip it over, do the other side. Okay? I think that oil no time to get hot again, huh? I think that's more than enough garlic. Some herb, some Everglades. Okay, now we're gonna have some that's laying in the bottom there. I'm just gonna kind of take that and scoop as much of that up into the center of the fish as I can, and massage it a little bit so you get some of that into the cracks. All right, and once it's ready, woohoo! Right there, baby. Right there. Right into that seasoning. Okay? And none of this gets lost, you know. Don't be afraid to put your stuff in a bowl so you can keep all those seasonings and make sure you get them in that fish. Alright? So you want your fish nice and seasoned when you get it in there. Woohoo! Alright. Smelling good already. Okay guys, now you put this in the pan and you're going to leave it cooking here, alright, for at least 3 minutes aside, depending on the size of the fish. Now this is a smaller fish and this is the bigger fish. So the bigger fish we want to leave at least 3 minutes, and the smaller fish maybe 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes before we flip it. But we're going to flip the fish over once it's fried up. Now one of the ways you can tell when it's fried up is take your thing and check your fins out. Okay, if your fins are the skin's starting to pull back away from the slits and stuff, then you're probably getting close to where it's time to flip it. But if not, don't be afraid to set a timer, right, on your stove. All right. Let that 3 minutes click off. All right, hear that, guys? That's the alarm going off. That means our 3 minutes is up. Time to flip the fish over. All right. I'm going to use this tongue. Not a tongue, but a flipper, so I can move it out of the way then when I have it flipped. Alright, that's looking pretty good. See how that's pulled back? That's letting you know the fish is getting cooked. Alright. We have this one medium heat. You don't need it super high. Okay? Medium heat, just so it's cooking. Alright guys, don't that look good? Looks good. We're going to check it right here at the thick spot. Just give it a pull. See if the meat wants to come away from the bones. See the bones down there? And the meat pulls away from them. That lets you know the fish is done. Okay? This fish is done. We're going to get it off the heat. We're going to plate it up. And we're going to have us a check on what it tastes like and how good it is, okay? All right, just hang in there. There we got the Pyrex plate. Give it a quick flip. Make sure the other side's good and hot before we take it out. It looks delicious, don't it? A couple minutes like that, a couple seconds like that. Alright, you turn this off. You don't need that on anymore. Alright, got the cast iron pan here. It's a wonderful tool to use to cook trout or any kind of fish, or any kind of meat for that matter. Guess we got to do some more cooking with our thing. Look at that. Don't those look beautiful? Now let's take them over to the table and give them a taste. Alright guys, here we are, we're ready. We get these things on the go. Check them out. Check them out. Now this is what I call the tastiest part. See, this is what I told you. This, believe it or not, is like a fish chip. I got great flavor. All those little bones and stuff in there. They cook up nice and crispy. And you just crunch it all up. It's delicious. Alright? And it's a trout. So it tastes like trout. You know, it has a little bit of fish flavor, because trout is a little bit of an oily fish. Get the other tail in there. Alright. So, we have this fish. Peel that meat off. Good flavor. That's delicious. And look, the meat just falls off the bones when you do it. It just, there's no need to worry about any bones in it, because if you do it right, the bones are right there. All right? Not that there aren't any bones. There are a couple. But the fish is done just to the point where the meat comes right off. Right? And it is delicious. Now, sometimes what I do is I take this meat off and I make it into like a tuna fish, you know, salad, or just eat the fish like it is, put it on a cracker. But there's a lot of things you can do with the fish after this, you know. Some people, it's almost to the point like a smoked fish would be. All because, I think, because I left those, the skin on, you know. And the skin just cooks right up nice and crispy. That's really good. So, next time you get a chance, you know, you get out, you can go do a little fishing. You know, keep yourself a couple trout and try it just the way I just did it. It's wonderful, delicious fish, and they really are good to eat. All right? Till next time, you know, y'all take care, and may God bless you. Okay? Guys, see guys, this is what's left when you cook them the right way. The fish meat just comes off in nice big chunks like this. And really, you can do anything with that meat that you would do with any other, you know, fish meat. You know what I mean? It's very good, very tasty. Thanks for watching. How about that, guys? We're gonna have one of these wash down the trout with. All right? It's gonna be good. Mackenzie's hard cider. Ice cold. Delicious way to end the day.